Lewis, first of all, no goal today, but as a defender, I'm sure you're pretty happy with the clean sheet, aren't you? A building block?
Yeah, obviously we've had a tough few games leading up to this, so obviously we wanted to come to this game, be strong at the back. Obviously we wasn't able to get the goal, but as long as we get any clean sheets, the goals will come.
We felt it was a pretty clean game defensively. You restricted them to very little, didn't you?
Yeah, I think obviously we've been working on the training ground, not just the defensive unit, but how we can help from the midfielders and the attackers in terms of pressing. And yeah, we just wanted to come into this game, show a good performance at the back, because at the end of the day we've been leaking too many goals. So it's good that we can come out of here with a clean sheet.
Yeah, it's been a few chastening days over the last month, the Lincoln, the Derby game. Did you have to do a bit of a reset?
Yeah, you could say that just in terms of just the feel around the training ground, because obviously coming off defeats like that, when you're conceding three goals, no one wants to go through that. So we kind of needed to go back to the basics of defending, and yeah, I think we've done that today.
Yeah, and a lot of chopping and changing, we should say, in that back line as well, which has been pretty young at times, hasn't it? I know you had James in there last couple of games. When it's been sort of the four of you at 23, I think the oldest 23, how hard has that been?
Yeah, obviously it's good to have the experience around you when you've got Honey in there, Willow, obviously George when he was playing. But if you really want to make a name for yourself, then it doesn't really matter who you're playing with in terms of age. Like Hooley today was excellent. Connor was good. So yeah, obviously if you're a young player, you need to be able to show that you can handle the physicality of the League One football.
Obviously the crowd disappointed you haven't got a goal today, but did you feel that was a bit closer to what you've been trying to do?
Yeah, definitely. I feel like we put on a much better performance than what we've done. We tried to play a bit more. We had two good opportunities with Chrissy in the first half, which any other day you'd back him. So yeah, the chances are going to come at the end of the day. It's just if we put it in the back of net, which I think we will in the next couple of games.
Thought Giovanni had scored there near the end.
Yeah, obviously he's come on, he's made a good impact, deserved the goal. But yeah, I'm sure the more minutes he gains, the more goals he'll get.
Obviously, there's a lot of chat about these closing games. We know you're not going up, you're not going down. Talk to me as a player then about what motivates you and how you are motivated for the remaining games.
Yeah, obviously you can look at the table and say we're not really going to go either way, but it's a personal pride thing in terms of you want to put on a good performance, and if you put on a good performance and everyone else does, then it's going to lead to goals and wins. So yeah, it's just a bit of personal pride, and yeah, obviously no one wants to lose, everyone wants to win. So yes, we're still fighting for, you could say, our lives at the end of the day. So yeah.
You've got some good-looking games coming up as well. I mean, you're going to have an influence in what's going to happen in the table. You've got Bolton, Peterborough coming up. So in terms of sort of putting on a show and putting down a marker for next year, there's a good chance to do that still, isn't there?
Yeah, of course. Obviously, we've got some good games coming up. Bolton will be a tough game, and we beat them at their place, and we've been able to beat the big teams. Sometimes we've struggled against teams that are lower than us that we're expected to beat, but yeah, we'll see how we do. Hopefully we can come up with a few victories.
Your old teammate Aaron Collins got a hat-trick today. Looking forward to facing him Saturday.
Yeah, obviously get on well with Azar. He's a good guy and that, so hopefully he doesn't score any goals against us, but yeah, it'll be good to see him again.
Well, you'll know all about him. You know how to stop him?
Yeah, you could say that. Obviously, you know the qualities that he has and what he done at the at Bristol Rovers, so but yeah, I think we'll be able to stop him.